Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for the full moon in the nakshatra of Sravana, which will take place at 11:42 a.m. London time. If you go to timeanddate.com, you can see what time the exactitude of the full moon will be in your particular time zone. And the moon will be full in the early portion of the sign of Aquarius while it's in the nakshatra of Sravana. You know that situation that you've been dealing with? Well, today you get an even deeper glimpse at the next steps that you need to take in order to make a difference in the direction that you're trying to make a difference in. Upon occasion, a razor-sharp focus is honed in one particular direction, only we become so wrapped up in what we're trying to achieve or the solution that we're trying to find that we can't see the way out of the forest because of the trees. You ever heard that phrase, the devil's in the details? Well, sometimes we get so lost in the details that we miss the bigger picture. And there's definitely a tone of that particular energy today, only you're going to have the clarity. But that clarity is going to happen from shifting your focus from the details towards a wider perspective. I should say that you may not like the path that you have to take, but it does lead you into the clear and towards the direction that you're trying to achieve some progress in. And should you need to continue with such an intense focus in one particular direction, well, at least let that focus now be on the widened perspective, which is available to you. You need to see things with a wider and more open set of eyes and more open heart and with more open ears so that you're able to actually pick up on what's going on around you. Sravana is actually symbolized by the ears, and the particular meaning that is connected with this is not only associated with the concept of listening or hearing things, right? It's associated with using our senses correctly, being able to pick up on all the connections between all the different things that are appearing in our life so that we understand what to do, so that we make right judgment, and so that we begin to head in the direction that our soul is trying to guide us in, right? Sravana is associated with Vishnu. Vishnu is the preservative aspect of God. So Vishnu preserves, regardless of the form that he took, because Vishnu took many forms. His purpose is to preserve the essence. So the way that translates into your particular life, preserving the essence of who you are, preserving your course as you navigate through your destiny while you're incarnated here on the planet, guiding you in the right direction. And what we need in order to guide ourselves in the right direction is a proper relationship with the senses. But what tends to happen sometimes is we get so wrapped up in the ego mind. The mind that thinks that it has to solve all the problems through the intellect. And sure, we need to use our mind in order to get out of difficult jams. But that mind is meant to be guided by the soul. That mind is meant to be guided by God, the universe, whatever it is that you want to call it. And for that to happen, we need a proper connection to our senses so that we're able to use them appropriately and so that we're able to make the right judgment based upon the information that we receive. And with today's full moon, there is the potential, a very high potential for that to happen for you. The the lunar tithi today, sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself, is full moon Purnima. It's actually Guru Purnima today. And with this particular full moon, you're going to be guided, just as the teacher would guide the student, just as your soul wants to guide you, just as your soul is being guided by the universe itself or God itself. Make yourself open to the awareness that's now open to you. Full Moon Purnima has a connection with the Vishwadevas. The Vishwadevas are the deities that are connected with the process of universalization, allowing you to see things from a clearer perspective, being able to put two and two together and actually have it make four in the universe's eyes rather than deciding that your mind wants to calculate the math itself and make it five. right? So that's what this particular energy is about today. The solar lunar yoga today is Ayushman, which means life possessing. Both of these energies, the Tithi and the solar lunar yoga, are very well supported. And so with Ayushman, the concept here is to make the awareness that's dawning upon you the one thing that you're focusing on. Pour your passion and your attention towards that. Keep your passion and your attention towards expanded awareness rather than a narrow sense of vision. So if you need to have a sharp focus and be one-pointed, make that one-pointed focus on keeping a widened awareness so that you're able to pick up on everything that's going on in your particular environment. If you need a little bit of assistance with the particular processes that may be associated with today's energy, I do offer a vast range of astrological services available through my website. You should see a link in the upper right-hand corner of this video. If you click on that, that'll take you to my astrological services page. If it closed down before you could get to it, just click on the little eye up there and that'll open it back up again. I should also mention, just to remind you, on the 2nd, this coming Sunday, I will be starting my foundation level Vedic astrology course, and this is being offered on a pay what you can afford basis. So if you've always wanted to learn Vedic astrology, well, here's your opportunity to learn it from home and at a price that you will be able to afford. And all you need to do if you're interested in being on this course is to follow the link that is now in the upper right-hand corner of your video. And that'll take you to the course page, and you can get the information that you need on how to register for the course. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 31st of July, 2015. Until tomorrow, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.